Hi, friends. Happy Easter. I recorded this yesterday, and of course, I couldn't get it to download because it was too big. So, Pastor Doug showed me a way to do it differently today. So, knock on wood, this is going to work. Okay. I wanted to read to you one of my favorite Easter books. It's called The Easter Egg Artists. You can tell it's an older book. This is one of those books, boys and girls, that I talked about that my mom bought me back at the weekly when the weekly reader club was around. And usually the books that I've had that are the weekly reader club, there's only been like one or two colors, but as you can see, there's more colors to this one. Okay, so Adrienne Adams wrote this book, and so I'd like to read this to you. The Easter Egg Artist. And you can see where my mommy wrote my name in there. 1977. That's old. This is when I was in first grade. So here it is, The Easter Egg Artist. There are the Abbotts, and then there are Abbotts. These Abbotts are rabbits. The rabbit Abbotts make the designs on Easter eggs. Their son Orson thought he wanted to be an artist too. He was going to try to help with the Easter eggs next year. Father Abbott looked at the picture Orson had made to show what he could do. Well, he said to his mother, it's not bad for 5 minutes work. But look at him out there. He's forgotten all about it. Remember, he's still a youngster, needs to play, said Mother Abbott. That's what I mean. He may not be much help. You can look through the window. There's Mom, Mother, Father. Here's Orson's incompleted work. And there he is. Thumbs up if you think he's going to get interested in painting. Thumbs down. Nope. Don't know. Give me your response now. The Abbotts ordered 100 dozen eggs to be delivered in January. There are 12 eggs in a dozen. They ordered 100 of those. We should be back from our vacation by then, Father Abbott said. We'll have plenty of time to finish painting the eggs by Easter. It's already October, Mother Abbott said. We should leave soon if we want to get south before the cold weather comes. First, the car needs painting, said Father Abbott. Not the whole thing, Orson said. Just the rusty parts. I'll do it. Then he saw the grin on his father's face and said, well, at least I'll help. Let's make the car and trailer look like Easter eggs. Great idea, said Father Abbott, and they worked together, covering the rusty spots with their special designs. So if you look, you can see the rusty spots. Okay, there's Father. There's Orson. You think your mom and dad will let you on top of the car to paint it? Maybe if you were light as a rabbit? Now, when you look at their car, it looks covered more than the rusty spots, doesn't it? And there's their trailer, and it says Abbotts. Then off the Abbotts went on their trip. They took along everything they would need for camping, and their paints and brushes too, just in case. Wow, Orson said after a while. People really like the way we painted the car. Everybody's looking. Dad, how do you make purple, red and blue together? Right, said Father Abbott. Fasten your seatbelts. The Abbotts drove south and farther south, looking for nice weather and a good place to set up their camp. At last they reached the warm sea. Orson had never seen so much water. They set up camp and they spent They set up camp and spent long days on the beach. So you can see a picture of Mother and Father. Okay. You see Orson yet? Orson wore his red life belt and he galloped in the sand and he splashed in the sea. Mother and Father Abbott drew portraits of everyone who wanted to pay for them. And when the Abbotts had had enough for the day, they went traveling again, just poking around. People were always offering them jobs because of the beautiful designs on their car and trailer. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's Orson. Look at this house. They even decorated the outside of an entire house. Orson did all of the high parts. It was easy for him to keep his balance on the slanting roof, and he liked looking down out over the trees. A plane advertising the county fair buzzed the house. The pilot landed and he came to get a closer look. Well, naturally, he wanted his plane decorated. Oh, wow, said Orson. So here's Orson at the top. Here's the airplane. And back here behind it, it says county fair. That's a pretty cool job. Father Rabbit said, shouldn't the decorations be on the bottom? Because people look up at a plane. Top and bottom, the pilot said. I do acrobatics. What's that? Asked Orson. I make the plane tumble over and over in the sky. Orson shivered with delight. He worked hard decorating the plane. Maybe the pilot would take him for a ride in the sky if he liked his designs. He did. Oh, and look up in the plane. There's the pilot, and there's Orson in the back. Orson and the pilot circled the Abbot's camp. Orson has really changed, Father Abbot said, keeping his mind on his work until it's finished. Growing up fast. It helps when people notice what you do and enjoy it, said Mother Abbot. It seems to work that way. When we were in town shopping this afternoon, we were asked if we'd decorate the bridge over the river. Orson spoke right up and said we'd be glad to. And on the way home, he asked if he could do it all by himself. Fine, said Mother Abbot. We'll have fun just watching for a change. See the car over here behind the trees. Everybody came to watch, and Orson loved it. He was busy for a long time, but never got tired. Look what he did on the bridge. He did a great job, didn't he? It was January when he finished, and the Abbotts had to hurry home and start painting the Easter eggs in January. Would Orson be able to settle down and work in the studio after all that happened? Would he be interested in painting Easter eggs? 100 dozen, said Father to himself. That's 1,200 eggs, 600 apiece if we have to do them all without Orson's help. I like how they're dressed. The eggs were there when the Abbotts got home. Goose eggs, duck eggs, chicken eggs, and ostrich eggs too. It was the ostrich eggs that got Orson interested. He tried one and another and another, and soon he was working as hard as he had worked on the bridge. He was having a wonderful time because, and guess what's next? An ellipse. So, I like the side-eye Mother's giving here. We moms are good at the side-eye thing, see? And then look at Orson with this big ostrich egg. Do you think he liked the ostrich egg because it was bigger? Okay, let's read that again. Well, he was having a wonderful time because he had invented comic Easter eggs. People wanted to buy them faster than he could paint them. His parents finally had to start helping him to keep up with the orders. Father Abbot was forever on the telephone, ordering more eggs and taking new orders. Orson was laughing. Whoever finds this is going to have a shock, he shouted. And you can see all the eggs. There he is. Orson is all excited. You can see the delivery truck in the through the window. There's Mother. And look at Father. He's on that telephone that we talked about. Remember we talked about on the school? How back to Mrs. Graham's day, the phone was on the wall, and you could only go as far as that cord right there would reach. Now it'd just be a cell phone, right? Easter came at last. All of the orders had been filled and shipped out. The only eggs left were for the Abbotts' annual Easter egg hunt. The little rabbits of the neighborhood were eager and waiting. The Abbotts, all 3 of them, hid the eggs the night before by flashlight. Now, I've hidden an egg or 2, but I've never done it at night with a flashlight. I like how they painted this. That looks really like it was really shining a flashlight. morning, Mother and Father Rabbit were tired and sleepy. Not Orson. He was up and out. He climbed into a tree where he could watch the little ones hunt the eggs. His parents couldn't resist. They had to get up and look out the window at least once. Well, was all Father Rabbit could say, and Mother Rabbit smiled sleepily. So here's all the bunnies. Do you spot Orson? He's up in the tree. During the day, the spring weather grew warm. Mother and Father Rabbit were taking it easy outdoors. Where's Orson? Mother Rabbit wondered. He's working on something in the studio a while ago, Father Rabbit said, but no telling where he might be now. Orson Abbott, the Easter egg artist, Mother Rabbit said fondly. Yes, said Father Rabbit, and car artist, house artist, and airplane artist, and bridge artist. Well, don't look now, said Mother Rabbit, but flagpole too. Chris, I don't know how many of your moms and dads will let you climb up a flagpole. So, if we were in school, this is one of the books I'd be reading to you. So, thank you for letting me share. And I love you all. And I hope you have a happy Easter. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Zoom at 10.